We grew up listening to certain stories and we always felt that they were more than real. And today I'm going to share two perspectives of one um, story with you. And I'm not going to take away anything, but I'm going to give you two perspectives of the same story. Hi, my name is Davinder Singh, also known as Tony. And today I'm going to share a perspective, actually, two perspectives on one aspect of Sikhism or a story that we heard as children. If you remember, you have seen this painting in a lot of houses where Faridji is lying down. His body has all become skeletons, very thin, and there are crows eating his body. Now, we grew up listening to this story and knowing that actually it happened. He had become so frail that the crows were eating his body. And then, if you remember, this painting shows him pointing out to his eyes and he prays that, "Oh, crows, please leave my eyes, because through these I will be able to see my Lord." And then that prayer becomes the strength to shoo the crows away, and then his body revives back. Whenever we listen to certain stories, it is important to understand that they were right at a certain time. If you believe in that, it's good for you. Please, I'm not taking it away from you. I'm going to share the perspective. Where did this story come from? What are the lines that actually talk about this? And then you decide how you're going to go about it. And the lines are: फरीदा तन सुक्का पिंजर थिया तलियां खूंडें काग अजय सो रब ना बौड़ियो देख बंदे के पाग कागा करंग टटोलिया सगला खाया मास ए दोए नैना मत छूहो फिर देखण की आस कागा चूंड ना पिंजरा बसै तां उडर जाहें जित पंजरै मेरा सौ वसै मास न तिद्दू खाहें. And before I go into the explanation of this, it seems as if Faridji is talking to the crows that you have eaten up my whole body but leave my two eyes intact. It is a metaphor to be able to internalize yourself and understand what is going on inside. What does Gurbani call as the crow? In one of the Shabads, Kabir Sahib refers to the mind as the crow. He says, "Udo na kaga kare, beg mili jaye apne ram pyare." It was a thought, it was a superstition in the olden times when a wife's husband had gone abroad and she would look at the rooftop, Banerete, and there was a crow sitting there. She would think, when my husband was around, this crow had no guts to come and sit on the roof. So she would look at the crow, pray to it, and say, "Please fly away." And if it flew away, it was an indication that her husband is coming back. My mind is like that crow. And he prays to the mind and he says, "Udona kaga kare." "O black crow, my mind, please fly away. Beg mili jaye apne ram pyare," so that I can be one with my beloved. Now let's come back to those three verses of Faridji. Faridji says, "Farida tan sukka, pinjar thiya, taliyan khoonde kaag." You know what's my mind doing? It has eaten up my whole body. My body has become so frail because I have been listening to my mind. I have been giving in to my temptations. I have no control over it. And my mind and my temptations have destroyed my body. Tan sukka pinjar thiya. It's become like a skeleton, eaten up from inside because of my vices. Taliyan khoonde kaag. My palms have been bitten by the beaks of the crow and I can't move. I have become helpless. I can't even walk towards the right path. I can't do the righteous things with my hands. Ajay so rab na bodyo. Even now, a person is not able to awaken up. Look at the misfortune of this person. देख बंदे के पाग. Then he says, कागा करंग टटोल्या, सगला खाया मांस. O crow, O my mind, you have eaten up my whole body. But you know what? I request you, I pray to you, don't eat up my eyes. What does that mean? That means I still want to have a vision. As long as I have hope, I have faith, I have the ability to learn, to be able to see the path that is directed to me. What is the right thing to do? I can still wake up. Kaga karang tatolia sagla khaya mas. You have eaten up each and every part of my body. E doe naina mat chuho. Pir dekhan ki aas. I still have hope. I still have this frail faith that I can still wake up. And then he wakes up. And he scolds the crow and he says, Kaga, choond na pinjra. Bas hai ta udar jaye. Oh crow, stop eating my body. Oh my mind, stop misleading me. If you are still governing my body, bas hai ta udar jaye. If you are still the master of my body, please fly away. Jit pinjra mera shawas hai, maas na tidu khahe. This body does not even belong to me. It belongs to the one that is inside me. That Lord that sits inside me. So if he or she is here, then you have no right to eat this body. I leave you with both the perspectives. Was it a historical incident that happened? At a certain age, we want to believe those stories. Good. And I'm not saying we shouldn't believe in them. If it gives you hope, if it brings about that faith in you, that all these things are possible, miracles are possible, then please be my guest. Please believe as you do. But if you want to really see the internalization, the message of Faridji, what he's saying through a metaphor, then whenever I see this painting even now, I think to myself, I cannot allow the crow mind to take over and eat over my whole body. I have to wake up. And each time I think about it, if my mind is misleading me, I always think about this painting. I can't allow that. So it is up to you. There is no fight. I am not saying that my interpretations are impeccable. They are the most right. No. And I'm just presenting my perspective. And I'm giving you both the perspectives. If you like to stay on and believing it really happened, good for you. But if you want to take the other perspective, that is internalization, and take the message of those verses, then also up to you. Before I go away, please subscribe to this channel to be able to share all these views of Gurbani and psychology and how to change our lives in accordance to the wisdom of the masters. Thank you so much for listening, Ji. Apologies for the mistakes. Gurfateh, Sat Sri Akal, Salam, Namaste. Thank you so much. See you again.